I'm Alex Knapp, and right now, I'm exploring ancient Egypt under Roman rule.
So imagine you're being told, okay, you're gonna play Assassin's Creed to learn history. It's quite fantastic. I mean, it's nice. You don't even have to convince people that it's engaging. It is very naturally. But then it's a technical challenge for us also as game developers, because developing a game like Assassin's Creed and then developing the Discovery Tour are very different. While we were creating the Discovery Tour, we wanted to tell about culture, about history on one side. But on the other side, we also felt like we wanted to tell more about the making of these games. The fact that when we create Assassin's Creed, we do some discrepancies with history.
We're living in a time, where you shouldn't believe everything you are told or that you see. And so here we say, you know what? We won't hide these kind of things. We will actually highlight them and help people understand how we make these games, to say, you know what, here we don't know yet. So there are different theories. Or here, we as game developers made the decision to use this as a reference because this is the only one we had, basically.
And this is the kind of information that the behind-the-scenes stations will provide to players. Be critical about history, because we're not saying like we teach everything that is true. We try to say, this is the truth and this is where we do discrepancies, and there's real value to be able to criticize. I mean, as an educative tool, that's very important. For instance, the Great Pyramid of Khufu in Giza is, in the game, it's faithful to reality, or what we know as much as possible, but we actually put it a little bit higher than it was so that players can see it from afar. And so that's the kind of information that we want to put forward for players. Also showing the sources that we've used.
This is what I like the most, is the fact that at a human scale, you feel actually the differences between what is from the Pharaonic times, really big temples and ruins that you really feel like you're so tiny in front of them. And to feel actually the distinction between, oh, I'm walking close to the Nile River, oh, there are marshes there, the water is not that blue. Ah, oh, okay, that's why, there's a crocodile. Problem. That's the kind of thing I like.
So, for years, in the past years, with all the previous games, we really noticed that we were really making history, everyone's playground. We were making players curious about history. And on Twitter, on internet in general, even creating funny memes about history. They are talking about history. They show that they are interested into history. And we really think that these historical games, basically, are a very nice entry point to make people interested into this fascinating subject, which is human history.